object, pour some water, again you observe the object, how it is, slightly it will be lifted up, you observe it, take a transparent glass, put a lemon in it and just see that, see the lemon before you pour water and after pouring water you observe. This today you do a small experiment at home. Okay my dear friends, now let's see here. Here this is the first medium A, this is A medium, this is the water medium. This is A medium A, medium B. Now we are taking the source, here is our source in the water medium. Now this is the source of light. So the light ray is starting from this medium. So this is the incident ray, this is the incident ray. This is coming from this source. So my dear friend, this is the normal. So this is the angle of incidence. After refraction, it is moving from a denser medium to a rarer medium. So it is moving away from the normal. So this is called the angle of refraction. Here you can see that it is moving away from the normal. So my dear friends, if you extend this ray, if you just extend, this is meeting the normal at this position. Means this is the position where you observe the image. This is the apparent position of the image. Really the object is placed here, but it appears as if the object is placed here. It is the apparent position of this. So my dear friends, this depth is called the apparent depth and this depth is called the real depth. This is the real depth and this is the apparent depth. Now, my dear friends, now you can see that because this is angle R, this also is angle R. Because these two lines are parallel, this is the transversal, these two are the corresponding angles. We know that the corresponding angles are equal. So this angle is R, angle R. Now you got a right angle triangle here. ABI is a right angle triangle and this angle R, this is 90 degrees. Now my dear friends, now see here. These two are parallel lines and this is the angle of incidence. So this is also the angle of incidence because these two are alternate angles. The alternate angles are equal. So this angle is also angle I. So my dear friends, now you are having another right angle triangle 0 OAB. This is another right angle triangle. Now we already know that in the previous case we were moving from a rarer medium to a denser medium. But in this case we are moving from a denser medium to a rarer medium. So this is the first medium and this is the second medium. So already we have seen that according to Snell's law that the refractive index of the second medium with respect to the first medium is equal to sin I by sin R. So now this is the second medium and this is the first medium because the light is starting from this point. This is the first medium entering into this medium. So this is the second medium. So my dear friends, now this is the angle of incidence now and this is the angle of refraction. I think now you recollected the previous definition. Now here my dear friends, the second medium is air. So refractive index of air, medium A. With respect to the medium B, please don't get confused. The refractive index of the medium A, that is the second medium. With respect to the first medium, that is medium B, here it is water, is equal to sin I by sin R. Just a replace 2 and 1 by A and B, that's all. So that is equal to, already we know that, this is known to us that sin I is nothing but in this right angle triangle, sin I is opposite side by the hypotenuse. You already know the formula. So sin I is nothing but opposite side, that is AB by the hypotenuse, that is OA, by sin R is nothing but opposite side by the hypotenuse. So that is AB by the hypotenuse, that is IA. So that is the hypotenuse. So that is nothing but AB by OA. You just can make the reciprocal of it by AB. These two get cancelled. So now this is equal to AI by. Now my dear friends, we already know that in the previous case we have seen that mu 2 1 is equal to 1 by mu 1 2. This is already known to us. This is reciprocal. Already we know that. Now So the reciprocal. This is already known to us, my dear friends. Generally, this value is less. So this depth can be taken as AO, can be taken as BO. AO can be considered as BO because in practical situations, this distance is negligible. This distance is negligible. That's the reason why this AO can be made equal to OB. And in this second case, IA, this can be replaced by BI. So that is replaced by BI. In practice, this distance is negligible. This is very near. So that's the reason why we can write like that. Now you can see, BO is nothing but it is a real depth. This is a real depth. It's already given real depth. And BI is nothing but it is a apparent depth. It is a apparent depth. That's the reason why refractive index of B with respect to A is equal to the real depth by the apparent depth. Please, my dear friends, in problems, this will be useful in doing the problems. Refractive index of the medium B, that means water. Generally we take the depth, means generally we take water. Refractive index of water with respect to air. Refractive index of water with respect to air is equal to the real depth by the apparent depth. So we can get the refractive index if we know the real depth and the apparent depth also. Thank you.